Most people think if they feel fine, they are fine. But that's not how blood pressure works. One morning, my friend checked hers, just out of curiosity. No pain, no dizziness, no warning. But the number was dangerously high, high enough to slowly damage her brain, her heart, her kidneys, silently, day after day. Then something unexpected happened. She did one simple thing. At home, and within 30 minutes, her top number dropped by 40 points. No medication, no supplements, just movement. And that moment changed everything. Most people think their blood pressure reading at the doctor's office tells the whole story, but it doesn't. Your blood pressure is constantly changing throughout the day. What you eat, how you move, how stressed you feel, all of it shifts your numbers. So that one reading once a year means almost nothing. The most important number is the one you get in the early morning, before coffee, before movement, before stress. That number is your true baseline. It shows the pressure your arteries live under every single day. And if that number is already high, then everything you do after only makes it worse. She didn't take it seriously until one morning. She woke up with a pounding headache. Not just discomfort, it felt like her heartbeat was inside her skull, deep, throbbing, impossible to ignore. At first, she tried to explain it away. Maybe stress, maybe dehydration, maybe bad sleep. But something felt wrong. So she checked her blood pressure, and the number shocked her. It was so high. She panicked, grabbed her keys, and drove straight to the emergency room. And even there, she kept saying, "I felt completely fine yesterday." That's the danger. High blood pressure doesn't warn you. It builds quietly, day after day, until one day, your body hits its limit. After that scare, she started tracking her blood pressure, morning, afternoon, evening, every single day. And that's when she noticed something strange. Her morning numbers were always higher, sometimes much higher than the rest of the day. Then patterns started to appear. When she ate out, her next morning was worse. When she slept poorly, it went up. When she felt stressed, it spiked. Alcohol made it worse. Even dehydration pushed it higher. And that's when it clicked. What you do today doesn't just affect today. It shows up tomorrow morning. Your body keeps the score. Your body runs on a rhythm, a biological clock called circadian rhythm. And every morning, between 4 and 8 a.m., your body prepares to wake you up. It releases hormones, cortisol, adrenaline, norepinephrine. These signals tell your body it's time to move. Your heart rate rises, your blood vessels tighten, your liver releases energy. This is normal. It's designed to help you wake up. But here's the problem. If your arteries are stiff, inflamed, or damaged, that natural surge becomes dangerous because pressure rises sharply. At the exact moment, your body is most vulnerable, and you may feel nothing, no warning, no signal. That's why heart attacks, strokes, and arrhythmias often happen in the morning, not because mornings are bad, but because your system is under the highest load. Think about your mornings, the days you wake up late, rush out of bed, and feel overwhelmed. Your heart starts pounding. You feel tense, irritable, on edge, even if nothing bad has happened yet. That's your nervous system switching on. Your body enters stress mode, and your blood pressure rises immediately. You can actually See it. If you measure it, in that moment, your body is reacting in real time to pressure you haven't even processed yet. There's a simple routine that can change everything. When you wake up, don't jump out of bed. Sit at the edge for 60 seconds. Let your body adjust slowly. Take a few deep breaths, then drink a full glass of water, because overnight, your body becomes dehydrated. And even slight dehydration raises blood pressure. Then wait. Before coffee, caffeine stimulates adrenaline, and that changes your reading. If you want your true baseline, measure your blood pressure before caffeine, before stimulation, before the world gets to you, because that number is the most honest signal your body will ever give you. Now let's go back to that 40-point drop. What did she do? Nothing extreme. She didn't run. She didn't lift weights. She simply moved. She walked up and down the stairs for about 30 minutes, and her blood pressure dropped dramatically. Here's why. When you move your body, your blood vessels release nitric oxide. This molecule relaxes your arteries. It widens the space for blood to flow. Less resistance means less pressure, and your heart doesn't have to work as hard. Think of it like opening more lanes on a busy road. Traffic flows more smoothly. Your body works the same way. If this surprised you, comment 1 below, because most people have no idea how powerful simple movement really is. Most people believe they need intense workouts, heavy weights, long cardio sessions, sweating for hours to improve their blood pressure. But that's not true. Your body responds best to consistency, not intensity. Simple movements done every day. Walking, stretching, light yoga, even climbing stairs. These small actions add up. They improve circulation. They train your blood vessels to stay flexible. And over time, they lower your pressure naturally. Now let's talk about the biggest hidden problem. Sodium, not sugar, not fat. Sodium. Most people consume far more than they realize. And it's not from the salt shaker. It comes from processed foods, restaurant meals, breads, sauces, deli meats. Even foods that seem healthy can be loaded with sodium. When you eat too much sodium, your body retains water. Your blood volume increases. Your blood vessels tighten, and your pressure goes up, especially the next morning. That's why, after eating out, your numbers often spike. A simple rule: for every 100 calories, keep sodium under 200 milligrams. Even better, under 150. If sodium is higher than calories, that's a red flag. Control sodium, and you control a huge part of your blood pressure. This topic is personal for me. My mother had high blood pressure for years, and later in life, she developed dementia. I watched her memory fade, her personality change, her independence slowly disappear. And many people don't realize this. Chronic high blood pressure damages the brain. It weakens tiny blood vessels. They stiffen, they clog, they lose flexibility. And over time, parts of the brain don't get enough oxygen. Memory declines. Thinking slows. Clarity fades. This isn't just about numbers. This is about your future, your independence, your ability to think clearly. For decades, Now let's talk about simple foods that can help. First, flax seeds, especially ground flax seeds. They contain omega-3, fiber, and lignans, all of which reduce inflammation and improve artery function. You can add them to oatmeal, smoothies, even soups. Next, dark leafy greens, like arugula. They are rich in nitrates. Your body converts them into nitric oxide, the same molecule that relaxes your blood vessels. They also contain magnesium, a mineral most people lack. Magnesium helps your arteries relax. Without it, your vessels stay tight and pressure rises. Another powerful option, hibiscus tea. This bright red tea has been shown to lower blood pressure, similar to low-dose medication. But naturally, these foods aren't exotic. They're simple, and when used daily, they can make a real difference. Now, let's be clear. Medication works. It saves lives. And if your doctor prescribes it, you should take it. But here's the truth. Most people never hear. Medication is not a cure. It's a tool. It lowers your blood pressure by forcing certain pathways, relaxing vessels, removing fluid, slowing your heart. But it doesn't fix the root cause, your lifestyle. That's why many people start with one medication, then two, then three, as they get older, because nothing else has changed. And sometimes it can even go too far, lowering your pressure too much, especially when your body is already weak. That's why every change you make, diet, movement, hydration, should be done with awareness and ideally with guidance, because the goal is not just lower numbers, it's balance. Now let's talk about how to measure your blood pressure correctly, because this part matters more than you think. First, make sure there's no clothing under the cuff. It should sit directly on your skin. The cuff should be snug, not too loose, not too tight. Then, align the marker on the cuff with the artery on your inner arm. Your arm should be supported on a table or pillow at heart level, not hanging down, because that can give false readings. Sit still for a few minutes. Don't talk. Don't move. Don't cross your legs. Let your body fully relax. Then measure. And here's something most people ignore. Check both arms. It's normal for them to be different. What matters is consistency. Also, measure multiple times throughout the day, morning, afternoon, evening. Track your patterns, what you ate, how you slept, how you felt, because over time, you'll start to see what raises your numbers and what lowers them. Your morning blood pressure is not just a number. It's your body's daily report card. It tells you how your arteries are aging, whether your lifestyle is helping you or slowly harming you. And the best part, you can change it with small daily actions, movement, hydration, better choices. Over time, your numbers improve, and so does your future. If this video opened your eyes, just comment 1 below so I know you're ready to take control.